Hey guys, my name is Jonas Nordqvist and I'm a photographer from Sweden. You can find my work on Instagram. My name there is Cobra Cow, or you can head into capture1.com and find me on the ambassadors page. I'm here with Capture 120, where I'm gonna go through my workflow on this particular image. So after I'm done with my selection, I'll start with the basics. I'll adjust the exposure for this image. I think that the exposure is where I want it to be, so I'll go into the color tab and make the image a little bit warmer. So the next thing I'm gonna fix is what stands out the most for me, and that's the blue colors. Like the sky is one blue and the plastic is one blue, as well as the makeup is one blue. So I'm gonna even them out a little bit more so they match together. So I'll make a new fill layer, call it blue colors. I'll go into the color editor and select skin tone. Instead of selecting a skin tone, I'll select a blue color. And from here, I can adjust the uniformity. So I'll go 200 on both hue and saturation. So now you see, like, this is the before and this is the after. You see the blue tones are matching more together. I feel like the color is a little bit too much against blue magenta, and I want them to be a little bit more greenish, so I'll adjust that on the color wheel. You can also adjust this on the hue. Next step is fixing the skin tones. So I'll make a new fill layer again. We call it skin tones. I'm still on the skin tone tab and I'll select a skin tone. Then I'll bring up the uniformity again. Something like this. So the whole mask is filled. I want to delete some of the mask around the makeup, so I press E on the keyboard to bring up the brush. And then I grab a softer brush to delete something of it from the chin. Before exporting into Photoshop, I want to add some contrast and some more colors, so I make a new layer again, call it style. I go into the curve tab, select the Luma curve, and add some contrast. And then I'll go into color balance, where I will adjust the shadows and highlights, or the tones in the shadows and highlights. So for shadows, I usually go towards some cold color like blue or magenta. Like this. And then I add some warmer highlights. So there you go. Here's the before, and here's the after. So now I'm gonna export the image into Photoshop. So you can either right click the image and go to edit with Photoshop, or you can go to the output tab and export it as a PSD. Both methods work the same. The difference is just where the image gets saved. So I will use the PSD export, 16-bit and Adobe RGB. The destination is just the output folder. So I'll hit process. And here in Photoshop I'll do my retouch, which I'm not gonna do now. So I go back into Capture One again. And now I will find my PSD in the output location. Here it is. And now I can start to edit this image. So I'll make a new fill layer again. I'm gonna darken the skin a little bit. So we're going to the color editor. Use the advanced tool. Select the skin tone. I bring down the lightness and the saturation. And this is way over the top, but I'm gonna adjust this with the opacity. So before, after. Now I will add some more color grading to the image. So I make a new fill layer again. And we go into the color balance tool. I use some magenta for the shadows again, a little bit more. And also some warmer highlights maybe. You can just play around here. Now I'm gonna adjust the blue colors again. So I go into the basic color tab, select blue. Make them a little bit lighter. And adjust the hue towards green a little bit. Desaturate it. So, lastly, before exporting the image to a JPEG, I'll add some grain to it. Select harsh grain. Zoom in a bit. Just a little bit of grain. So there you go. Let me show you the before. This is the before. And this is the after. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, just text me on Instagram or make a comment below and hit the like button. Thank you.